So purpose is not restricted to just being a man of God, to being a pastor, to being a prophet, to be a teacher, to be a preacher. It is beyond that. So because if God decides to give everybody that, okay, everybody should just go and like be a pastor, then there are other things that will be missing. The world will not be a better place. So that is why purpose, just the way our fingerprints are different, that is exactly the same way our purpose are different. So, but in church, we have our own purpose to play. Now, in our environment, we have our own role to play. So, purpose is not just restricted to just maybe doing one thing. Purpose is doing what God wants you to do at that particular time, even that particular environment. So if you are going to a new environment, you must know your purpose, why you are there. Because as you get to that new environment, it is not by mistake. It is God divine plan that you are there. If it's according to God's divine plan that you are there, it means you need to know exactly what God wants you to do in that particular place at that particular time. You need to know. If you are in school, you must know your purpose. Why am I in school? What is God's plan for me to be in that school? If you are working as a banker, the same thing. That's the same question you need to ask. If you are working as a CEO, the same thing. What's my purpose in this organization? What am I expected to do? If in your marriage, you must have your marriage purpose. Marriage is not just limited to just one thing, because everything that you are doing here on earth is intentional and it's according to God's plan. So you must be intentional about it. The person you marry, the friend you keep, the people you associate yourself with, they must align with your purpose. If they don't align with your purpose, you are already missing it. I just want to address that purpose is not just limited or restricted to just being a man of God or to be a pastor or to be in ministry. There's purpose in ministry that each and every one of us have a role to play. Ministry is big and need more people, more help. So there's nothing wrong for you to volunteer yourself that you want to help. You want to be a pastor, you want to be a preacher, you want to be a teacher. It's still good. But outside church, your society, what are we doing there? In politics, what are we doing there? In economics, what are we doing there? In technology, what is our purpose? On social media, what is our purpose? So those are the things we need to define. Every areas of your life have purpose. Purpose is not limited to anything. It's not limited to dream. Some people confuse purpose to dream. Some people confuse purpose to ambition. The fact that you want to be a politician, that doesn't mean that that's your purpose. You can be a politician, that's good and fine. But is that what God wants you to do? God can allow you to be a politician. God is not threatened by achievement because He's the one that owns everything. What are you doing? So, everywhere you find yourself, see, social media, your work, your organization, your factory, anywhere you find yourself, ask yourself, what am I offering in this place? What value? That is purpose. But note, it must come or it must be birthed from something that is, that is not natural. It must come from God. So if it is not God, it's ambition. So that's why you must be very close to God before God can reveal your purpose to you. So make sure you like, share for more elaboration on this topic if you like. Thank you. See you in the next video. It's loading.